was a wild card, especially when you have Reflex. Oh, just kidding. We have an Ike. Ike is on deck, ladies and gentlemen. Frost Ike is on deck. All right, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting.
All right, let's see how this shapes up. Start off with the Ike, and likely to address the issue that I said, where Chrom might just be like straight up like outspaced by a lot of Shulk's aerials. So it's very possible that we're seeing this Ike pick as a sort of like counteraction to that.
Exactly. So far in the match, it really just looks like Frost has been. See, look at this. Look at these forward airs.
Oh my gosh!
His spacing on these forward airs is really good. Nice.
Yeah, especially when you get like the speed art Monado, it can shape it to be quite a bit. But at the same time, we're already seeing Frost getting really good forward airs of his own, and even getting a neutral B to finish off that first stock. Yeah, that was really good. I believe that actually pokes through the stage, so it might have even been just that.
It does. It does.
Yeah,
the longer you charge it, the hitbox gets bigger too.
Right.
Frost sitting on a nice lead here. Yeah, just look at the spacing on these forward airs. I think we can understand his general game plan.
There you go, the Smash Armanado's coming out. And again, these forward airs coming out from Frost, really large forward airs that are even going to be hard for a Reflex to try and deal with. Oh, he's going to be air dodging right past the neutral B to avoid getting hit, but at the cost of his second stock. And still, we got Frost hanging onto the lead.
Forward smash is going to find it smart. Reflex is going to take his first stock.
That's right.
Looks like he's trying to turn up the heat right now.
Yeah, he's definitely making attempts at doing that.
Way more aggressive playstyle coming out right now. Look at that. Smash Monado. Almost kills right off the top at 75.
There we go. Oh my goodness, powering straight through that with up B. That was a really good save there for Frost. Oh,
nice up B out of shields.
Yeah, powering straight through the back air.
Nice. Nice up air.
Yeah, it was a really good confirm there. But at the same time, Dash Attack is going to be applying a lot of pressure onto Reflex, who's going to be responding in kind with the well-spaced Smash Monado up B.
No, down air. Oh, up air from Frost is going to take it. Game number one.
Yeah, solid confirm. Solid confirm there.
Your skills are remarkable.
So what did we see there from Frost because we thought we would see a Roy or Chrom. We saw Ike instead. I think we understand now the reason why he chose Ike here.
Right. It was like I explained before. Definitely gonna have a hard time getting in with Chrom, but Ike is still able to output a lot of damage too, with some very solid swings of the Ragnall there, like you saw. But at the same time, the Ragnall's gonna be a lot, I guess, just better for dealing with the spacing options that Reflex would normally have available to him. So,
right.
Really good call with the Ike pick.
Right. Frost keeping his distance. Reflex trying his best to get in and start a combo.
That's right.
Jump Monado coming out
again.
Oh.
Nice counterplay though from Frost, landing on stage with the side B and immediately going for that forward tilt. But now Reflex is going to be taking control of the stage again, as Frost is going to be finding himself back onto the ledge. Able to regain control of the stage, but now Reflex is coming out with a back air with a Smash Armanado.
Now Ike weighs 106, which is it's not heavy, but it's enough. It's enough. Ooh,
there's that smash.
His weight's not going to save him there. Yeah, I was just going to say, even with Ike's weight of 106, Smash Monado art is definitely going to contend. It's going to be a kill percent at around 90 or so he's got to play it safe.
Yeah, I definitely want to play that safe if possible.
Tied stocks now, both players choosing to try and take center stage, space each other's out with their mainly forward aerials and pretty disjointed aerial tools here.
Right.
It's a very balanced matchup so far.
Yeah, so far very balanced. There we go, good hits once again.
Uh-oh. Frost off stage in a bad position now. Gets back.
There we go, good confirm there from Frost for some additional damage, but there goes side B once again coming out from Reflex to recover. Unfortunately, Frost hasn't been able to find an opportunity to punish that at all.
Frost hanging on for dear life by a thread here. Oh, that's the second time he fell for that setup.
Yeah.
Was that Smash Monado art up the regrab, poking through the stage, right?
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah. Interesting tactic. Oh, understands that he's gonna try and get away there.
Oh,
Ooh.
there we go.
That was gutsy. Just walks up and down tilts him. Frost doing an excellent job at contending the speed Monado art right now. Oh, he finds his mark.
That's right. There we go. Actually, good job using the shield at Monado, but not going completely passive. And there we go. A solid finisher leading straight into that smash art Monado up air. Really good stuff.
Yeah, that was a very interesting kill confirm there by Reflex. Let's take a look at this replay.
That's right.
So, Shield's Buster art from regular get up, falling,
exactly.
Right? Falling up air, smash, and to jumping up air. So that was that requires a good amount of execution, but if you can pull it off, as you can see, it can net you some pretty stacked damage.
Yeah, switching arts on the fly, man. That was really impressive. But it's still going to take one more game from Reflex in order to progress on to the next round. So let's see how...
Huh.
Yeah, I believe so. Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. All right, looks like we see the Chrom coming out. The orange Chrom, nonetheless. Triplats, Battlefields. It's the classic match you know and love.
That's right.
So maybe it's just me, but I've noticed that Chrom, his speed is comparable. Sometimes it's comparable to Shulk with the speed Monado on. It's pretty fast.
I would say it's not too far off, right? Chrom's able to get some very quick strings in. Here we go. We're already seeing a good nair coming out from Frost, but not able to find the follow-up that he's looking for. And one thing about Frost is that... Oh, wait. Let's see here.
He's got a jump.
Edge guard back on. Very smart.
Nice.
Oh, and there's a solid F smash. Yup, and powered up with that smash Monado that Shulk had, it's going to be taking the first stock of this game.
Oh, that was really smart there by Frost. Did you see that? That was very smart. That was a very intelligent decision. Using the up B to grab ledge to wear out the Buster Monado there. That was really smart. Uh-oh. Where's the jump?
Yikes, yeah.
That was unfortunate. Uh-oh. Reflex in game number 3 here, back to the wall. 1 stock to 3. What will he do?
Let's see, going to be landing an up B, but 105%, so it's a long way to go.
Yeah, playing it safe with these back airs. Uh-oh. That was unsafe on shield. It gets grabbed.
Right.
Oh, look at these shield combos.
Oh, yeah. Comboing off of the shield Monado, but as soon as it drops, he's going to be getting an F smash. Just hide the stock count right back.
Falling up airs here, doing Frost wonders here. Yeah, Frost, he'll take trades any day right now.
We got good hits again.
Reflex respecting his opponent, just staying in shield, being very defensive. Uh-oh, up
man.
smash.
Right into up smash.
He tried to go for a shield Monado at the end there.
Yeah. That was really good, though. That was really good from Frost in general. But yeah, like you said, kind of unfortunate for Reflex.
Right. Hey, man, we all make mistakes. Sometimes, you know, it just comes back to bite us sometimes. But I'm sure he'll learn in this from his mistakes in this next match.
Right. All right, let's see now. Back to PS2. Let's see if anything changes in the gameplay here. Looks like Chrom's already going to be getting some good strength here from Frost. Good dash attack as well.
Yeah, Frost playing much more offensively than the prior games now. I think he smells blood.
Oh, it definitely looks like he does.
He is going to eat a good bit of damage for it, though. Backing off, as you see now.
Oh, good job getting back onto the stage there safely. Frost trying to go for an F smash, but instead going to be punished by Reflex's own. He did land that earlier.
Just a little bit.
He did land that earlier. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he did land that earlier, but it looks like Reflex is going to be able to space it out to where he's out of range, but good enough to get a solid punish like you saw there.
Right. Oh, wow. That was a hard call out. Didn't exactly pay out there. Doesn't need too much for it.
There we go. Good hits. Once again, Nair one into F smash. That's right. Really good confirm. Not going to close it out just yet, though. But jab in the back here. We call that Jair. He's going to be closing out the second stock and putting Reflex on potentially the last stock of his winner's run tonight. There we go. Oh, good punish with that dash attack coming out from Reflex. But Frost going to be caught jumping. Going to be caught down a single stock as Reflex still on 2 stocks. My apologies, right? Let's see here.
Frost's going to have to make up the deficit rather quickly here. Because he's got Busters off deck now. Smash Banana was still on deck. He's still got his shields and everything else. Speed. Yeah, Frost's going to have to make something happen, perhaps an early kill. To even this back up.
Right. Yeah, it's got to be something in early percent.
Nice.
Exactly. There we go. Gets exactly that. Only withstanding 42%, and Frost is back in this on his last stock now. As Reflex is now going to be on potentially winner's stock. It's going to be 1 game away from getting knocked out of the winner's bracket, but Frost is still applying on that damage. Really good transition, but also transitioning right into advantage state for Reflex as that shield Monado can be landing him a good opportunity to land a hit.
Resets back to neutral as both players just respect each other's shields.
Right.
Off stage now. It's shuffle right now on the right side of the stage. Who's going to get stage control? So far, Reflex is doing a nice job juggling his opponent.
Yeah, pretty good stuff here so far.
Happy out of shield. No punish. Okay, forward tilt. Let's see. Oh,
there we go.
Punish the no iframes. Ooh.
Yeah, punishing that regrab. Actually, if you look at the replay there,
he
actually didn't even re-grab it.
Yeah,
he
just
didn't
waited.
even re-grab it. Just waited for him.
He just like counted that because like from the time you see Frost blinking to the time where like you see the KO screen, right? Like the freeze frame. There was not a lot of time. It might have been frames. It probably wasn't frame perfect. It might have been a number of frames where he was vulnerable. So he capitalized. He knew the timing. Nice job there by Reflex there. Skill check.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
Here we are,
stuff
game
there,
5,
like,
right?
Yeah, game 5 this time for winner semifinals. So let's see how it plays out here now that we're going to Smashville. Looks like Frost's thinking about the Link pick here for a second. No,
Link?
probably not.
Interesting.
Probably not, to be honest.
I mean, Link's Nair 1 or Link's Nair is really good.
Oh yeah, Link's Nair is still different.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go, Chrom and Shulk once again, this time on Smashville. Already we got Reflex going for the speed Monado, trying to get a good low percent hits. There we go, instead going straight for the Buster Monado this time, landing an S-Smash and almost tying up the game. But here comes Frost with a pretty good punish. As I'm sure you know, Buster Monado increases the damage output, but does reduce the knockback to where Frost will still able to get a solid punish in.
That's right. If you want, at low percents, it's a very good tool to use if you're Reflex or any other Shulk player. It'll rack you up a lot of damage quickly, but remember that it is on a timer, so use it sparingly.
That's right.
Relatively even percents now, still on the first stock. I feel like whoever will take the first lock will take a lead in this game 5.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Good hit.
Wow. Very far
the
counter
down
there.
air.
Reflex is going to net him a stock lead right now.
That was real solid.
Uh-oh. Oh, interesting. Jab went into nothing. Frost being very careful here not to get hit by too many buster moves.
Yeah.
Using a grab to wait the timer out. Using the pummels to stall out the timer. Very smart.
There you go. Still to get onto the
Oh,
ledge.
there
but
you go.
Frost is going to be punishing the re-grab with that forward tilt. Definitely able to reach far down there and grab that tight stock situation that we're now in.
That's right. All right, nice up air, falling up air combo here from Frost. Frost has been getting a lot of mileage off of these falling up air starters, and it's been a consistent tool that he's been using throughout this entire set.
Yeah, it's been surprisingly consistent.
Falling forward air. Oh, there you go. See, punishes. Oh my
yeah.
goodness, he's going to net him a stock. Punishes the no invincibility.
There we go.
What type
Good
of
hits
things
with
do you
Aether
think
once
you need
again.
to see from Frost here in order for him to get himself out of this hole?
I would say Frost honestly just needs to, like, I guess, like, get a good punish. I would say, like, after, like, this Busterman auto goes out, he probably won't be taking the stock with an F smash now.
Right. Perhaps maybe he can catch Reflex with a jab accurate, like right here. Oh, he
Right,
caught
very possible.
Got the roll.
Here comes Speedman auto to try and get some good strings in. Does so
Uh-oh.
for 61%.
Not good. That was close.
Very dangerous position right now. Yeah. There we go.
Alright.
Able to bring it to last stock.
Last stock, game 5. Frost sitting at 65%. Reflex hitting at 24%. Uppy. Uppy out of shield. Very minor punish because of the shield and auto. Uh-oh. Not looking good here. Ooh.
There we go. Solid uppy coming out from Reflex. There's the uppy once again coming out from Frost as well.
Shibanato on deck. Frost is going to be unable to land any solid kill moves for a short while. It's now over. Let's see what Frost can do. He's in hot water. Can't stay on the ledge for too long.
Go good hits again.
He's looking for back airs.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at Reflex with these forward airs on the ledge.
Oh
That back
my
air is going to
gosh,
take
yeah.
it.
That's going to take it right there. Really good last stock situation there for the both of them. You can definitely tell that Reflex was making some good improvements. You can tell that the transition from Ike to